in school you were told about like the civil rights movements and a whole bunch of other movements that have happened in history, where a whole bunch of people gathered up together to fight some sort of injustice, and they prevailed in the end. And hopefully this will be one of those stories.
Documented.
Are you going to clear the road?
We fought for the DREAM Act in 2010, which would have provided a pathway to citizenship to thousands of undocumented youth across the country. Unfortunately, that failed, but 2 years later, because of the organizing done by undocumented youth, we won DACA, which is a temporary fix to a much bigger problem. There's still, it's still like a Band-Aid to an open wound.
Education, not segregation. Education, not segregation.
Estamos haciendo historia para los estudiantes indocumentados, para la comunidad indocumentada, que ya no podemos vivir en las sombras, ya no tenemos que dejar que nos hagan, que nos criminalicen, que nos hagan sentir que somos menos de un ser humano.
Unfortunately, we know that DACA is not enough because that did not address education equity and access to higher education for thousands of undocumented youth here in the South. We still have a barrier.
I have a younger brother and sister, and I know how hard it was for me, so I don't want them to go through the same thing. I want them to have more a higher chance to go to college. I want college to be more accessible for them. Coming from a low-income family, I can't tell you that my family can pay out-of-state tuition. There's no way we could.
Got A's and B's throughout all my school year, and I thought I was going to go to college afterwards, but I just didn't have money. So I looked for financial aid and all that other stuff that all the other students do, but I couldn't really find any opportunities for me, and that's when I started to question, who am I?
Right now we're really trying to get undocumented kids to believe in themselves, believe that they can go to college, and that's really important to me. But I'm hoping that once we feel like we've done what we could in that area, we move forward to help our parents, because that's really my goal.
All of us want our parents, the original dreamers, to have the same opportunities that we have, and for them to also be incorporated into this American society, which now they consider their own.